Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm Terminal Lance, and today we're going to be looking at NIO coming up for Monday and where the price range is going to be at. We're going to be looking at the 30-minute mark. This is going to be my first analysis for NIO. I've seen a lot of hype on NIO. I'm going to be showing you where I'm going to be putting my resistance and my support lines for NIO. So obviously, I want to look at the history. Right, there was a huge gap here. Right, it's been increasing since what? October of 2020, right? Huge increase. I would say its first volatile moment, right, was right here. November 9th, right? November 9th, you saw a huge decline to the downside. I'm going to be putting it on I'm going to be basing everything off of this candlestick right here. This primary candlestick right here is what I'm going to be basing it off of for the support, right? Because this is its first correction, right? Major correction. Then you see how it just becomes a little volatile, right? So now we drag this across, right? This is going to be the support for NIO. I don't think it's going to hit anything 44, 45. I think a lot of people are going to start investing in NIO simply because it's going to be after Christmas. Everybody got their Christmas money. Or ideally, no, actually, ideally it would be the first one. This one right here. But I'm going to put it on that candlestick. I'm going to put it on this one. Okay, so resistance line is going to be green. Support line is going to be yellow. And the reason why I drew this on the 30-minute mark is because historically, right, from November, right, from November 9th all the way through December 24th, this was its first. This candlestick right here was the first correction, this first downside, and it's been pretty steady, right? NIO has been pretty steady, and all of a sudden in November, it's been a huge increase. It topped out right here, went back down, gap, went all the way back up, got back down, up. This wedge pattern right here went all the way back up, all the way down. So it's finding its medium. It's going to breach this support line a little bit. Yeah, this stock is really volatile, like super volatile. I don't know what happened in November, but all of a sudden, there's been a lot of like volatility. Whereas like in June, July, it hasn't really been that much, right? So all of a sudden, there's been like uptrends, downtrends, which is why this is going to be a really good point right here to start it off on this one, because this is where you saw this is where I took notice for NIO stock. This is where I took notice where this is going to be the first initial volatile moment of NIO. And since then, right, we're looking at today, right? It breached the resistance, went up, went back down, resistance, went up for about this. It stayed up for about 8 days, right? For like what, a whole week? It was, so for a whole week, this stock was volatile, right? It went up and then it went back down on the first, then on the second, right? For about two days it breached, and then here it was about 3 days, right? 3 days down here that breached the support. It's gonna go back down. I'm not gonna look at the RSI. I'm not gonna look at the MACD, right? Tomorrow, this is what the stock will look like tomorrow. You're gonna see huge uptrend to at least the, I wouldn't say 50 mark. We'll do 50. Best case scenario, it goes up to 50. It's going to go back down to 47 for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to stay at this range right here. 47. I don't think it's going to breach. It's going to head back down. Tuesday, it's going to stay at the 25th. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday maybe. So that's going to be the whole week. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I just do this for entertainment purposes only. Based on where the first volatile moment started is what I'm basing off of the support line for the coming week. Okay, so anything in green is anything that passed the support and resistance line. Anything in yellow is what stayed in between the support and resistance line. There is more volume in the $44 and $48 range, right? So there's more volume in that area. So that's where it's going to consolidate. That's going to be the medium of it before we see an uptrend. This is just my speculation, right? So any arrows that you see in green is anything that was outside of its sector, right? Like here, this was a good consolidation period. Then it climbed up again, consolidation, climbed up, and then just climbed. So before it needs to consolidate. If we see back here, this consolidated from September 30th through October 13th, right? September 30th. Look at the calendar. September 30th through, what day is it? 13th. That is 30th. That's like 2 weeks before you saw a huge uptrend, right? Then you saw the uptrend the 14th through the 28th. Then you saw October 13th through the 28th, 2 weeks, and then it went up again, right? So you're going to see this is already December 16th through the 24th, right? Let's look at December 16th through the 24th. So I would say around this section, this whole week, right? This might be a little exaggeration, who knows? But you're going to see an increase again. At the end of the week, there's going to be an increase. I think this is what's going to happen. You're going to see a lot of volatility in this stock for the rest of the week. Obviously, Monday comes, right? This shit's going to hit up to at least best case scenario $50. Best case scenario, if anything, it'll probably breach it to the 48 or 49 because it's already at 45. It'll breach, come back down. I would say it would consolidate around this area right here. Come back down here, down here. Maybe a little bit down here for this. You're going to see that huge dip. And then next week, Friday afternoon or Friday, because let's see. This was December 14th, right? December 15th. 14th on Monday. On the 11th, right? 11th was a Friday. Right, the Thursday and Friday went down. Right? And then the 14th and 15th, Monday and Tuesday, it went all the way up. And then went back down, December 24th? Thursday. it went down. You're gonna see a huge increase on Monday. Then it's gonna go back down that same day. And then this is gonna be Friday, and this is gonna be Monday again. So this is gonna be Monday of. This is gonna be Monday of the 4th. This is gonna be Monday of the 4th. Weekly speculation of NIO. So I would say really buy now. Honestly, I'm gonna save this to my watch list. NIO watch list. What do I want to change? This blue. Obviously, I have Palantir and YQ and NIO now. I'm not gonna invest anything in NIO at the moment. Maybe when it hits this dip right here, the 39, or like at least maybe it won't hit the $40 mark. I don't think it'll hit that low, but worst case scenario 40, best case scenario 42, if anything. But then again, I could be wrong, but that's what I base everything off of. This seems to be the most accurate and the most volume that like it should be around, right? Because there's a gap here, there's a gap here. It still needs to fill up those gaps. This is a little gap it filled. It makes sense. It really does make sense. But anyways, if you guys like the video, like. If you don't like the video, then don't like it. But this is gonna be my weekly analysis on NIO. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted tomorrow and see what happens. And I'll catch you guys later.